Today on Tikifire Toy Reviews, vintage Star Wars 1978 Landspeeder. Hello, Tikifire here with another Tikifire Toy Review, and today I'm reviewing another attic find that I found in my parents' attic a couple of weeks ago when I was visiting them on spring break. And this is my vintage 1978 Star Wars Landspeeder. This is my original one from when I was a kid, folks. I was so happy to find this thing. Couldn't believe it when I found it. It's very, very cool. Still got some of the chrome even though it's scratched up. It was a little dusty. The seat's a little dusty. I did try to clean it up a little, but it's still got the engine compartment here. Still pops open. Still got this on even though it's a little loose. It's got some lots and lots of little scratches on it from where I played with it when I was a kid. And even more importantly, the spring-loaded wheels still work somewhat. Though there are a little less spring-loaded than they used to be, but still pretty cool. This, of course, it is missing the sticker that was here and the stickers that went in here. Maybe I'll try to repro those up at some point. It would be kind of cool. But I was just glad to find this thing and amazed that it still worked as well as it did. Now the seat was out and I had two seats for some reason. I don't know why I had two seats. I guess I'd gotten one at a flea market or yard sale at some point. So I'm not sure if this is my original seat or if the other seat I have is the original, but this is the one that was at my parents' attic, so I stuck it in there. So I'm assuming it's the original. So let's take a look at it. It does have the action feature. You can pop the wheels in and out like that, and that still works, so that's kind of cool. The front wheel spring is a little bit, yeah, you can see it kind of sinks down. But that's okay. Let me tell you, this was the first Star Wars vehicle I had. And that was the case with a lot of people because it was cheaper at the time to buy than any other Star Wars vehicle. So not surprisingly, it was a lot of people's first Star Wars vehicle. And you can put figures in it. So here's a Luke, an old Luke. This is the yellow-haired Luke. Not sure what year he's from. Copyright 77, but that doesn't mean he was made in that line because they made him looking almost the same for many years afterwards. And this is not my original Luke. My original Luke I sold on eBay many years ago, much to my chagrin now that I'm actually collecting these things. There is Obi-Wan. I borrowed my wife's C-3PO to put on the back. This does have peg holes on the back. You can see them there. And you can put C-3PO on one, and you can put R2-D2 on the other. In the movie, it showed them riding on the back here. And the cool thing is, this is my original R2-D2, also an attic find. And you could roll this across the floor. With all them on it, it's weighing it down, and the springs are not what they used to be. So, not surprised it doesn't want to stay on there very well, but still pretty awesome anyways. So this is awesome to find. It's always cool when you do an attic find and you find something from your childhood, especially something that's almost 40 years old like this. This is pretty darn cool. So check it out. How cool is that? Pretty darn cool, I'd say. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope that you enjoyed looking at this attic find, this old Landspeeder of mine from when I was a child. This thing brought me many, many, many hours of joy playing with it. And now it's going to bring me lots of joy just having it and knowing that it still exists, that it wasn't destroyed or completely torn apart when I was a kid, like a lot of my toys did get destroyed or torn up, that sort of thing. So this is great to know that this thing still exists and I can still display it and it looks pretty darn cool. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please check out my other videos. Leave me a comment, some thumbs up, whatever you want to do. Thanks a lot.